Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Let me see that dump truck, baby. Now don't worry about it. Some dump trucks bigger than others. It ain't the size of that thing, it's how you dump that dump truck. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that dump truck.
Well, today you're probably doing a lot better than me. As you can see, we got the bed up on the Western Star. What kind of fucking pleasure do we have working on today? That's what you got to ask yourself. Sorry about the low light if you're running, but anyway, I can't get this thing inside and lift the bed all the way up, so we will try it with some lights out here and all that simple shit. But anyway, we tore the drive shaft out of the Western Star today, and boy, we did a fucking number on this motherfucker. So it destroyed 2 airbags and just cut the drive shaft completely in half. So I will show you guys that, but I'll show you how to get these drive shafts out to the best of my ability here. Again, only a one-man band, but woo! We fucked this thing up. So my driver got a new nickname. He is now Driveshaft Nick, because this is the second time he's tore a drive shaft out of this truck. So a little hard on the pedal, but at least we know she's making fucking power, right? So you got to be careful driving this thing. This is no beginner truck, you know, and that's really why it tore the drive shaft out of it. It's just, you know, they won't stand the twisting on it with this much power. You know, something's got to give. But anyway, we'll go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be working on here and all that shit. Alrighty guys, as you can see, that is the drive shaft. It just twisted it right out of the yoke. See if I can get another. See if I can get another thing about that. See if we can get down in there. All these airlines and shit everywhere. But so what we got to do first is take this carrier bearing off right here. So there's the carrier bearing. We already got the rear drive shaft out of it. So that's no big deal, but alright, so what we got to do is take these bolts off and stuff like that. Let me go get an extension and some stuff so we can pop that out, and then we will slide this fucking thing out the back, and then we'll work on taking that yoke out in the front. And probably tonight I'm going to get the airbags off of the lift axles and get those replaced too. Alrighty, got the extension, so we will buzz this carrier bearing off here. Fuck me. Alright, well, we got one side off. Got that side off. Now what we got to do, oh, and the drive shaft fell right out. Now what I'm going to do is go get underneath the truck and I'll pull it out to the back. Huh. Well, maybe. Huh. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Motherfucker. How are we gonna get this thing out of there? Fuck! Alrighty guys, give me a minute. I got it wedged in the wrong spot. So I gotta lower the lift axles. We got the drive shaft out. What I had to do is lower the lift axle and then it slides right out. But as you can see there, there's what's left of the drive shaft. It's the shortest one So when we get this replaced, we will get that replaced, the carrier bearing, and then we'll put a new U-joint on this one, and a new U-joint in the front one there. As you can see, I got to get that out of there. That's what's left of her. And we got to get these two airbags for the up and down. So this has been an exciting day. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see this in here, but what you got to do is take off these two straps down here. That's a little tight. Alright, we're losing too much torque on that one. This in there. The problem is that I can't hold my hand. There's one. Alright, now we gotta reach here and try to find the other one. Alright, we got one strap off. Then what we can do is roll the drive shaft over. Wish there was an all-night part store that would fix drive shafts. Would be the greatest thing ever. But usually there isn't. You know, that's the business somebody needs to be in. Alright, got that out. Okay, so that's drive shaft. That's drive shaft removal. We got that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'll take these bags out. We're starting to lose daylight, but it's just 2 bolts and an airline, and the bags will slide right off. And I'll get those out. And then that'll be about it for the night. And then tomorrow we will go get the new drive shaft made. And I will show you how a fat guy struggles to get this thing back in there. But whew, it's going to be interesting. And then Monday we got the brake job to do. Okay guys, it's now Thursday. As you can see, we got the drive shafts made here, or this drive shaft. This is the one yesterday that you saw tore. We got new yokes on just one end. That's, I guess, all that needed it. And we got new this shit here. New U-joints, 3 of them to be exact. So we got this all done. Now we just have to manhandle these motherfuckers back in there. And I could see they broke my fucking grease fitting off there. So guess what we got to do there? Got to fix that before we wrestle that shit back up in there. But anyway, we got all this. So we'll put all this shit back together, and I'll show you this step. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put the airbags in and get the air system working 100% again. So we have complete control of the lift axles without using a jack. Just makes it a lot easier. And we can use the lift axles to help support some of the weight of these drive shafts, because they are fucking heavy as fuck. Like I've said before, this diesel truck shit is not difficult, just fucking heavy. Heavy. Alrighty there, YouTube. I got you down underneath the truck just because it's a little bit easier for me to show you what the fuck we got going on down here. Okay, guys, so here is the lift bag, and then kind of how this goes in there is, well, fuck. we'll lower this down. Alright. So, this kind of goes in there. Okay, now that we got it crimped, then we'll have to re-jack this up. So you got to jack it up so you get enough space. Ah, fuck. It fell out. We'll just jack it all the way up. Fuck it. Ugh. It doesn't pay to be fat in here, I can tell you that. So, alright. Now we got that. Then what we need is the bolts. Fuck. Yeah, this sucks sometimes. So we'll start the bolt. There we go. Alrighty. So we got that. Then I fucked up and got down here without having all the shit. So then you just, there's only 2 bolts on the back here that hold this bag in. Alright. Fuck. Let me get back out of here. I forgot something else here. Okay, then on the front side, what it gets is a lock washer and a bigger nut. And that is 1 1/8 nut size. I think they all take about 1 1/8 here. Oh, you got to be shitting me. So we're tightening this up. Use our magical dangle cordless impact here, if we can get it in there. There we go. Run this in. Alright. Doesn't have to be killer tight. Then we need the air fitting, and that goes in the end here like this. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can. It's a 5/8 wrench. And I'll tighten this up. Alright. Then we gotta stick the air fitting on here. Oh, we're gonna turn that a little bit more. There, YouTube. We're gonna figure out how to do that. Woo! It is hot here out in the sun, fellas, today. Okay. So we got that where we want it. And then we'll go ahead and screw that thing down on there. And that's 3/4. I can tell you, Luckily I bought these short wrenches. Definitely a must-have item when you're working on dump trucks. Alright. Okay, well, we got that one on. Now it's basically just the same process on the other side. I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to go to it to get it knocked out so we can move on to this drive shaft. I got the drive shaft back here underneath the truck, and I put the lift axles down. Now what we are going to do is slide this drive shaft up in there. Okay, and I'll show you doing that. Then what we're going to do is lift the lift axles up and lift the drive shaft up a little bit and get this in right here where the carrier bearing goes. So wish me luck with this. The only good part is this is not the heaviest, you know, it's not the longest one, so it's not like it's the heaviest one, but no. That's what I was. Whew. Okay. Alright, we got it through one. Now we got to figure out how to get it through the other one here. Anyway, you know, this should be the said that you don't know how much I hate drive shaft work. It's just a pain in the ass because this shit is heavy and there's no good way to get down into this motherfucker. If you get what I'm saying, it's fucking difficult here because you really need two people. Oh, fuck me. Okay, all right. Now what we got to do is I'm going to set that over there. Okay. Now we're going to get out of here. Fuck. These lift axles don't make it fucking easy, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put our bearing cups on and try to get this up in the bearing holder here. I'm putting the bearing cups on, and then I'm going to get down in here and try to do something here to get this held in the carrier bearing, or get it held somewhat in the bearing first here. Oh yeah, no problem, Justin. Go out and get a bunch of dump trucks. It's a good way to make a living. Okay, hold on here. Okay, so that's straight down. Let me turn this straight down. Okay. Alright. Now, if if we don't move that, we can get a strap on it. And then we will get the top in here in just a little bit. Fuck, this sucks, guys. This sucks by yourself, to be honest with you. I'll try not to bump you, but I wanted you to be able to see kind of what I'm doing here. Just getting these straps on, you know, finger tight right now. And then we will run them in a fucking second. But you can see how much this sucks. I abandoned the gloves because for this little bit of what I'm kind of doing here, I don't really need them. I need the dexterity, not the gloves. Oh, you motherfucker. This is what's so hard about filming this shit. Is fuck. Yeah, you get to see the Snap-on Junkie struggle, guys. I need to hire a real skinny kid, is what I need to do. Because I am too big for this shit and getting underneath this garbage. Alright, so we'll just run this in by hand. I get a little bit more, and then we're gonna have to go out there and fuck. Well, this ain't working. Okay, so now what I gotta do is change the thought process here, fellas. We got the drive shaft in. My friend Sean stopped by to help me lift it up. Now all we got to do is put the rear drive shaft in, which will be a lot easier. That's not going to be a big deal, so we'll move on to that. Alright guys, you can see I changed the grease fitting. Look at that. Alright, now we're going to manhandle this cocksucker in there. So let me get you set up. Can't be any help. How am I going to help you? Just get ready with that shit. Because, okay, let me see. Is there a line on that drive shaft?
Yes, it's out here.
Okay. Where's that at?
I don't see one. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
So we're going to have to put a cap in. You're going to lift it.
Nope. Just get it to where. Okay.
So you don't lose it. Hopefully you don't lose it out.
Nah, it's not gonna lose out. Did it roll out?
No, not yet. You're trying to roll. You're not rolling the whole thing, are you?
No. All right.
Where's the other? You only gave me one fucking bolt. You only got one bolt to your cat. Do you have the other one somewhere?
Just take it out of that new one. Cause this, they got the wrong yoke on it.
Where's the hell's the new one?
It's in the case. Down here on the floor.
All right, I'm coming over.
Right here on the, by my foot. Now we are.
Started? Yeah. So the wrench is on the other side?
Yep. Should be on the other side on the ground there. Or up on top right here above my head. Fuck, it's sliding out. Fuck.
What's up?
Got it in a bind.
I'll help you as much as I can. Just tell me what you need to do. Take her off.
Oh, my.
You want me to try to lift that drive shaft up?
Yes. Hold on.
Can't have it.
Give me a minute.
Alright.
Okay. I got this thing bound up on me. There we go. Okay. Take this off. This is so fucking dirty and sucks. I hate doing drive shafts. Especially when somebody put the wrong fucking yoke. I got it.
Got it?
Yeah. Alright. Got it. Alright. Alright there, YouTube. So we'll push. Should have got a hammer. Yeah. Gonna need a hammer because I think the drive shaft people need this a little. Forgot a fucking hammer. Good help is hard to find, fellas. So we'll have to tap this over, get these in it, then we'll run these motherfuckers in there, and we'll be good. Is this dumbass gonna get done parking these non-driving fucks? I swear to God, they got shit for brains. Then they're gonna come over here and ask me some dumbass question that I'm gonna fucking lose it on. Just wait. Just fucking wait. Yep, I can feel it. Yeah.
Nope.
Too far the other way?
Yeah, right there. Right there. You're good.
Oh, okay. Alright, there's one. That lined up there, Sean.
It should be, because you got the other one in. Should be.
Alright. Come on, you motherfucker. Hold on, Jesus Christ.
Can you rotate it?
No, you can't turn the drive.
Yeah, I just realized what I just said.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright. Look at that. Lined right up. Alrighty, that's how you put in a drive shaft. You definitely need two people. This job is a little strong for one fucking person. I mean, if you're a man of, you know, great stature, or like Arnold Schwarzenegger, this might not be a problem. But for a fat guy from Ohio and a professional hack, you really need two people. So, 2 was the magic number of the day. But anyway, that's how you put a drive shaft back in. And the airbags, you guys saw that. So Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle my fucking ass off to get those drive shafts back in there. The airbags are really easy. I'm not too concerned with those, but the drive shafts, they're heavy. Luckily, a guy I know stopped by, Sean. I plowed snow with him a long time ago and stuff like that. And he knows Shooty real well, and he was just stopping down to see if anybody was here to shoot the shit. So luckily he showed up at the right time to help me get those drive shafts in. We got all that fixed. It was $650 to get the drive shaft made and all the new U-joints and one new yoke. But that's pretty reasonable, I think. I'm not too upset. Again, I saved myself some money because, you know, I basically saved myself the labor rate, you know. The truck was down all day because the drive shaft place is really unorganized and is ran by about 60-year-old dudes, and they fuck around all day. But anyway, enough on that. Like always, guys, visit the Patreon page. We're getting a lot more Patreons, which I love. That's what I really want to do, the tool review stuff on that. And you guys can interact stuff because I'll always answer the comments in the Patreon page. Also visit the Snap-on Junkie on Facebook. The Snap-on Junkie page on Facebook, I'm starting to post some stuff for that. I finally figured out how to do it. But, you know, like my Instagram page, I haven't used that in a while, but it's always good. You know, I'll use that stuff again. It's just getting the time to actually stop and take pictures of all this shit so I can put it up for you guys. But anyway, like always, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I gotta fucking go.